Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y&R American TV show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers state that Tessa Porter and Mariah Copeland are surprised by Daniel Rommelotti's arrest. Tessa recently connected with Daniel when he was drinking at Society. Meanwhile, Mariah Copeland could get stuck in the midst. While Mariah doesn't believe Daniel is guilty, she also likely won't want Sharon Newman from in prison either. At the end of it all, Tessa and Mariah's dynamic could be broken forever. Keep reading and let's chat about the possibilities. Our spoilers suggest that Tessa and Mariah celebrated Halloween with their daughter, Aria Porter Copeland. Aria was looking great in her Halloween outfit, while Aria and Dominic Newman Abbott Winters Chancellor played. Tessa and Mariah chatted with Abby and Devin Hamilton Winters. When Sharon showed in, she immediately went for Aria. Sharon was still rattled up by her hallucination by a zombie-ish Heather Stevens. Sharon doesn't seem to be getting much better even though she's apparently taking medicines again. It's hard to discern if Sharon is spiraling over guilt or if it's because her medicines are still all incorrect. In any case, Sharon is fooling everyone about killing Heather. Sharon is also actively framing Daniel for the crime. When Sharon was holding Aria, she noticed a hallucination of Heather from across the park. Sharon appeared to cover with everyone though. Then, later, Abby Newman Abbott assured Mariah that she's known Daniel for years, and he would never mistreat Heather. Abby appeared to feel fairly deeply about it, too. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim that Daniel got intoxicated at Society. Tessa was working and took the time to attempt to help Daniel. Instead of getting Daniel another drink, Tessa was a listening ear. Tessa also forced Daniel eat a taco and put him to work helping her close up. It seemed to be a wonderful moment, especially given a lot of people are probably avoiding Daniel right now. When Daniel and Phyllis Summers assert that Sharon killed Heather, it might cause a lot of divisions. For one reason, Mariah will want to be there for Sharon despite the accusations. Even if Mariah understands that Sharon is guilty, that's her mother. Plus, Mariah realizes that Sharon must have been out of her mind to do something like that. Meanwhile, Tessa could be even closer to Daniel. Tessa observed the guy suffering, and might be appalled by Mariah's backing of Sharon. It seems Sharon's tale is going to influence a lot of characters across the board. Could TRA end up splitting up when they choose sides? The Young and the Restless spoilers claim that Genoa City is starting to be divided regarding Daniel Rommelotti Jr.'s imprisonment. Sharon Newman's loved ones are likewise trying to protect her, still ignorant that she killed Heather Stevens. TRA hasn't gotten much screen time lately, but the couple is overdue for strife. Could Tessa Porter and Mariah Copeland part up and have a custody battle? If so, could it all revolve around Sharon? Keep reading and let's chat about the possibilities. I&R leaks suggest that viewers were startled when Heather was murdered. It was just as shocking watching Sharon clean up the blood and drop Heather's body into the river. Sharon figured it would be at least a few days before anybody would find Heather's body. However, Heather's body was recovered by the next morning. Sharon is still trying to conceal her tracks and place the blame on someone else. Sharon snuck into the penthouse and planted the bloody towels to implicate Daniel. It ended up working and Chancellor arrested Daniel for Heather's murder. Daniel is currently out on bond, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Christine Blair thinks the only way to defend Daniel is to identify who really killed Heather. Fans know that person is Sharon, who is continuing to slide. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim that in the Thursday, October 31, 2024, episode, Heather showed up to haunt Sharon. Now, Sharon understood it was another hallucination, but had a hard time getting rid of it. In fact, when Sharon was holding infant Uriah Porter Copeland, she was startled to find Heather looking at her from across the park. Mariah and Nick Newman have been strongly supporting Sharon. However, at some point, even they have to think that Sharon's disappearance coincides with Heather's murder. People are already starting to pick sides. Mariah will defend her mother, but Tessa could side with Daniel. With murder trials, even the most robust dynamics can break. It has been quite long since Mariah had a front-burning plot. Could Sharon's wrongdoing cause Mariah and Tessa to split up, and maybe go through a custody battle? Heather's murder had rippling effects. It isn't just Sharon or Daniel that are influenced by the storyline. So, what additional aftereffects could Heather's death have on Genoa City? The Young and the Restless spoilers state that Diane Jenkins Abbott has lost everything. Diane was ejected by Jack Abbott and lost the co-CEO post at Abbott. Diane also has no relationship with her son, Kyle Abbott, anymore. Jack and Kyle practically told Diane to disappear. With Diane trying to pull Victor Newman into a conspiracy, might there be an unforeseen twist? Keep reading and let's discuss the options. I&R spoilers show that Diane received the life she always dreamed about. Diane couldn't believe it, especially after everything she had done in the past. However, now Diane has managed to lose it all. Diane lost her son, her husband, her career, and her home. Diane doesn't have actual friends in Genoa City with the exception of Michael Baldwin. The breaking point for Jack was when he heard Diane trashing Kyle. Diane was emotional and frustrated. Diane said some nasty words, but it was too late to take them back. Jack overheard and made a public scene. Jack's posture toward Diane seemed to turn 180 degrees. Jack blew up at Diane in front of everyone. It looked out of character, which Victoria Newman noticed to Claire Grace Newman and Cole Howard. At the same time, Jack could be facing a temptation to relapse, so that could possibly explain the change in conduct. Going back to Jack's treatment of Diane, he seemed to grow chilly pretty quickly. Jack and Kyle pretty much pushed Diane to disappear. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim that Diane went to Victor, hoping to negotiate a bargain. Diane claimed she sought retribution against Jack and Kyle. Diane wanted to pair up with Victor. When Victor questioned Diane, she recommended that she be the next CEO of Glissade. While Victor is tempted, there is no way he would trust Diane. At the same time, Victor could opt to deal with Diane in another way. Victor confined Jordan in a homemade prison on his land for weeks without anybody knowing. Cole and Michael found out and covered Victor's booty. Not only was Victor protected legally, but with his family bonds as well. Victoria, Claire, and Nikki Newman still don't know about Victor's hostage ploy. Moving to the current storyline, may Victor stick Diane in his constructed prison. When Victor was holding Jordan in the cell, he seemed to enjoy it just a touch too much. So, may Victor take another inmate, and if so, how would his family feel over the patriarch's recent shenanigans? As much as Nikki and Victoria don't trust Diane, even they would have a huge issue with this. So much that Victor just might lose his family for good. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.